Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my latest workout video. So this is going to be simple, but it should be pretty tough. And it's all pretty much involving the exercise ball. And if you see me referring to my computer here and there, that's only because I've forgotten what I'm doing next. But maybe I'll surprise myself and remember it all. I did last time. So here we go. Why don't you put on some good music and we'll get started. And we're going to start with the ball up on the wall. Keep your back straight, your whole body straight, legs hip width apart, and just roll the ball around in a circle as you're kind of leaning into it a little bit. And this will help activate those shoulders. And go ahead and switch directions when you get a chance. When you feel like you've done enough in the other direction. This will also activate the wrists. We're going to be on our wrists a lot, so this will get the wrists moving. And go ahead and drop the ball, and we're just going to put our arms out, legs a little bit wider than hip width apart, and we're going to do some toe touches, getting things warmed up here. All right, we're going to start moving a little bit quicker now, so start jogging in place a little bit, and then we're going to touch our toes out in front of us. Touch your toes to the floor in front. It's really getting that heart rate up a little bit. Touch out to the side. And all right, slow it down. We're going to take our ball and we're going to give yourself a pretty good base of support. Keep your back straight, and we're going to do the same rolling on the floor instead of on the wall. This will wake up our wrists a little bit. Switch directions whenever you get a chance. I think I already have, and I forgot to mention it. So switch directions. You don't have to be exactly in line with me on this. Just whatever works for you. Now we're going to take our ball and we're going to just go ahead and sit on it. And we're going to roll our hips in a circle while sitting on the ball. Just kind of roll the ball underneath you. So we'll wake up the hips, get a little bit of flexibility in there. Maybe go back and forth a little bit. Try to keep the upper body as still as possible. Don't be like, you know, just move the hips back and forth. I hope everybody's been staying cool in this weather. It's been so hot and so humid lately. It's cooler down here in the basement, but it's still really humid and I'm already sweating, even though we haven't really done much yet. Just in the middle of the warm up, and switch directions with your hips. You'll probably find that it's easier for you to go in one direction than the other. This direction is harder for me. All right, and last but not least, get that heart rate up again. Put your ball to the side, and let's do just a few jumping jacks, and we'll get our workout started. Ready? 1, 2. All right, so grab your ball. We're gonna get on, put our feet on the ball, hands on the ground. We're gonna do a few things in that plank position on the ball. So we're gonna start here. And we're going to do some kickbacks. So we're gonna keep as straight a position as you can and lift one leg. And lift the other. Woo! As I go off to the side, here we go. Now we're going to take both legs, we're going to bring them into sort of a reverse crunch with the ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really engage that core. And last thing we're going to do in this position, straighten your legs. We're going to do 5 push-ups. Ready? All right. You can come off the ball, give yourself a little bit of a break. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn over. We're going to do three exercises on our back with the ball. So go ahead and lay on your back. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do some bridges. So heels on the ball, and all the same bridge basics apply here. So we're just going to push up. Don't go all the way back down at the end. Now we're going to bring the ball a little bit closer, keep your calves on there, and we're going to do some crunches with our heels up, our legs up on top of the ball. So ready and start. Now I purposely didn't count for those because I want you to do as many as you can in that time, and as many as you want in that time frame. You don't have to do the same amount that I do. So last thing we're gonna do in this position is we're gonna keep our heels in the ball, push it back out away from you. And we're gonna pull the ball in towards us for a leg curl. So ready? All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn over. We're gonna do all of that all over again. I know it kind of seems a little bit boring, but the only way to get better at exercises is to repeat them. So we're gonna repeat all of that. Now that our arms have had a little bit of a rest, we're gonna go ahead and get back with our feet on the ball, facing down, hands on the ground, shoulder width apart. We're gonna do those kickbacks. So, ready, and 1, 2. And next one. I just have to center myself a little bit when I switch legs. And bring the ball in towards you. Keep that core engaged. Last one. Now, those 5 push-ups. I did arm day yesterday, so this is killer for me right now. All right. Back onto your back. We're gonna do those same 3 exercises, giving our arms a rest. And just these 3 exercises, and then we're done. Stretching. It's kind of a quick workout today, but especially in this heat and humidity, it's not good to overextend it. You know, you can still work yourself pretty hard, but try not to go too long because we don't want anyone getting dehydrated and stuff. So we're gonna do our bridges. So ready, and don't go all the way down. Keep that resistance. And now for the crunches, bring the ball towards you. Rest your calves right on it. And start your crunches. And ready, go ahead. And last but not least, we're going to do those leg curls again. So push the ball back out, hands on the ground, and pull the ball towards you. You need to readjust the ball because it does kind of, it travels a little bit. All right, and we're done. Not too bad. Not too bad for a hot, humid day. Like I said, it's a little cooler down here, but it is still really humid. So we're gonna start, just kind of loosen it up a little bit, kind of, shake it out. Because that was pretty hamstring heavy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna stretch our hamstrings. We're gonna do a wide-legged forward fold. So legs a little bit wider than hip width apart, and bend down as far as you can go. If you can get your hands to the ground, great. If you can get your palms to the ground, even better. Kind of reach far as back as you can. Leave a little bend in the knees. You don't have to have them. It's better not to have them locked up. And we're gonna hold that. Go ahead and come out of it. You can get down on the ground. We're gonna stretch our glutes a little bit. So this is one of those ones that's a little bit more complicated to get into, but put your right foot over your left leg. You can either leave it like this and just bring your knee up into your chest, or what I like to do is bring my left foot up under my butt and twist so that my left elbow is at my right knee. And that gives you a little bit of a back stretch, back and side stretch, as well as the glutes. Go ahead and switch sides. And then we're gonna, since we did some ab work, we're gonna stretch our abs. So get down, start on your belly, and come up as far as you can while getting a stretch here, but not feeling any tweaking in your lower back. I just want to do one more, since that was, like I said, a hamstring heavy workout. We're going to stretch our hamstrings again. So one foot out, 1 foot in, and just reach ankle, knee, shin, toes, wherever you can get. You don't have to lock that. In fact, I feel a better stretch if I have my knee bent a little bit. Go ahead and switch sides. All right, now we're just going to finish up with a couple of chest stretches. One, because we did do some push-ups, so You want to stretch out those pecs, and also because you know, a lot of us are hunched over computers and stuff all day, so it's just good to get, you know, we have a little bit too much rounding in the back and a little bit, you know, our shoulders are all too far forward. I certainly know that mine are. My shoulders are rolled forward. So doing some chest stretches is really good for everyone. So the first one is against the wall, arm at 90-degree angles here. Put the forearm against the wall, foot as close to the wall as you can get, and just kind of lean forward into it. I see that I'm not quite in the picture, you know, sort of in the picture here. But a better way to do this is actually in a doorway, but I don't have a doorway in this room to do this on. And go ahead and switch sides. I did a little bit of bench pressing yesterday, so my chest is really feeling it today. Last thing I want to do, just to open up the chest a little bit, you can do it a couple different ways. If you want to just clasp your hands behind and pull your arms down, really squeeze those shoulder blades together, and that really opens up through here and gets those shoulders unrounded. And this is a really good stretch to do even like, you know, first thing in the morning, last thing at night, like just to open up the chest, because too many of us, like I said, are hunched over. The other way you can do this is to take your hands, if you have enough flexibility, put your fingers on the small of your back and just kind of press down. And that really opens up through the chest. Again, like squeeze those shoulder blades together. You know, bring them in and down as much as you can. And that is our workout for the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button. Please subscribe, share this video, and I hope you all have a really wonderful rest of your weekend, and stay cool. Try to stay cool and dry in this hot, muggy weather that we're having here in Vermont. So, bye.